In the realm of Olympus, where the air shimmered with the essence of divine power, Aphrodite reigned as the embodiment of love and beauty. Her presence was a tapestry woven from the threads of desire, affection, and the yearning for knowledge. Mortals often gazed up at the heavens, seeking her favor in their pursuits of romance and wisdom, unaware of the complexities that lay beneath her radiant exterior. Aphrodite's influence on the lives of mortals was profound, often manifesting in unexpected ways. She was not merely a goddess who inspired love. She was a teacher of the heart, guiding souls through the labyrinth of relationships. Her laughter echoed in the hearts of lovers, igniting passion and tenderness, while her tears fell like rain upon the earth, nurturing the seeds of understanding and compassion. Yet, with such power came challenges that tested her resolve and wisdom. One of her most cherished relationships was with Eros, the mischievous god of desire. Together, they danced through the realms of love, their bond a delicate balance of chaos and harmony. Eros, with his playful arrows, could ignite the flames of passion in an instant, while Aphrodite provided the nurturing warmth that allowed those flames to grow. Their partnership was a testament to the duality of love, its ability to bring joy and heartache, to inspire and to torment. Yet not all was blissful in the realm of the gods. The jealousy of Hera, the queen of the gods, often cast a shadow over Aphrodite's light. Hera, who valued loyalty and fidelity above all, viewed Aphrodite's influence as a threat to the sanctity of marriage. Their encounters were fraught with tension, as Hera sought to undermine Aphrodite's authority, believing that love should be a steadfast commitment rather than a fleeting passion. Aphrodite, however, understood that love could take many forms, and her wisdom lay in recognizing the beauty of each expression. One day, as she wandered the gardens of Olympus, Aphrodite encountered a mortal named Callista, a young woman whose heart was heavy with unrequited love. Callista had fallen for a man who seemed unattainable, a noble warrior whose heart belonged to another. Moved by the girl's plight, Aphrodite approached her, cloaked in the guise of an old woman. "Child," she said, her voice soft yet resonant, "what troubles you so?" Callista poured out her heart, speaking of her longing and despair. Aphrodite listened intently, her heart swelling with empathy. "Love," she began, "is not merely about possession. It is about connection, understanding, and the courage to be vulnerable. Sometimes, the greatest love is the one that teaches us about ourselves." With her words, Aphrodite imparted wisdom that transcended the boundaries of mortal understanding. She guided Callista to explore the depths of her own heart, encouraging her to embrace her passions and talents, rather than fixating solely on the unattainable warrior. "In love, we often forget to love ourselves," she said gently. "Cultivate your spirit, and you will find that love comes in many forms." Inspired by Aphrodite's guidance, Callista began to channel her energy into her art, painting vibrant landscapes that reflected her innermost emotions. As her talent blossomed, so too did her confidence. In time, she caught the eye of a kind-hearted scholar who appreciated her spirit and creativity. Their love was not born from the flames of desire, but rather from a deep connection rooted in mutual respect and admiration. Aphrodite watched from afar, her heart swelling with pride. She understood that her role was not to dictate the course of love, but to illuminate the path for those willing to seek it. The lessons she imparted allowed mortals to navigate the complexities of their hearts, fostering connections that were genuine and profound. Yet, the challenges of her divine existence were ever present. The tale of Paris and the golden apple served as a reminder of the chaos that could ensue when love was weaponized. Paris, a mortal prince, was tasked with judging a contest between the three most powerful goddesses, Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite. Each goddess offered him a bribe, but it was Aphrodite's promise of the most beautiful mortal, Helen, that swayed his heart. The consequences of Paris's choice were catastrophic. The love that blossomed between Helen and Paris ignited the flames of the Trojan War, a conflict that would claim countless lives and shatter the bonds of love and loyalty among mortals and gods alike. Aphrodite's heart ached as she witnessed the destruction that stemmed from a single act of desire. She had not intended for love to become a weapon, yet she understood that love could be both a blessing and a curse. In the aftermath of the war, Aphrodite found herself in a position of reflection. She sought solace in the gardens of Olympus, surrounded by blooming flowers that mirrored her own tumultuous emotions. It was here that she encountered Hephaestus, the god of craftsmanship, and her husband, whose heart bore the scars of her infidelity. Hephaestus had always been a patient and understanding partner, yet the weight of her actions hung heavily between them. "Why do you seek love in the arms of others?" he asked, his voice a mixture of sorrow and resignation. "Is our bond not enough?" Aphrodite's heart sank at his words. She understood that her nature was one of exploration and connection, yet she also recognized the pain it caused those who loved her. "Love is not a finite resource," she replied, her voice trembling. "It flows like water, taking many shapes and forms. I never meant to hurt you, my dear Hephaestus." Hephaestus regarded her with a mixture of understanding and sadness. "Perhaps love is meant to be shared, but it is also meant to be cherished. I fear that in your quest for connection, you forget the love that is right before you." In that moment, Aphrodite realized the depth of her husband's wisdom. Love, in all its forms, required nurturing and commitment. It was not enough to simply embody love. One must also cultivate it with care. She vowed to honor her bond with Hephaestus, to cherish the love they shared, while still embracing the lessons she learned from her interactions with mortals. As the seasons changed, Aphrodite dedicated herself to fostering love in all its manifestations. She became a mentor to those who sought her guidance, offering wisdom to lovers, friends, and even those who struggled with self-acceptance. Her heart swelled with joy as she witnessed the transformation of countless souls, each finding their unique path to love and understanding. One day, a young man named Lysander approached her, his heart burdened by the weight of societal expectations. He had fallen in love with a fellow scholar, but their love was deemed inappropriate by their families, who sought to dictate the course of their lives. Aphrodite listened intently as Lysander poured out his fears and frustrations. "My lady, how can I pursue love when the world seeks to tear us apart?" he lamented. "I fear I will never find happiness." Aphrodite regarded him with compassion. "True love is often forged in the fires of adversity," she said. "It is a journey that requires bravery and resilience. You must be willing to fight for what you believe in, even when the odds are against you." Inspired by her words, Lysander gathered the courage to confront his family and express his feelings for his beloved. He understood that love was not merely a feeling, it was a commitment to stand by one another, even in the face of adversity. With Aphrodite's guidance, he learned to articulate his heart's desires, forging a path toward acceptance and understanding. In time, Lysander's family began to see the depth of his love and the strength of his character. They recognized that love, in its purest form, could transcend societal boundaries. The union between Lysander and his beloved blossomed, a testament to the power of love when nurtured with honesty and courage. Aphrodite reveled in the joy of their love, her heart swelling with pride as she witnessed the transformation of two souls who dared to defy convention. She understood that her influence extended far beyond the mortal realm. It was a ripple effect that shaped the very fabric of existence. Yet even as she celebrated the triumphs of love, Aphrodite remained acutely aware of the challenges that lay ahead. The world was a complex tapestry of emotions, and love was often intertwined with pain and loss. She knew that her role was not to shield mortals from heartache, but to offer them the tools to navigate the storms of their hearts. In her own life, she faced the specter of loneliness that sometimes accompanied her divine existence. Though surrounded by the adoration of mortals and the camaraderie of gods, there were moments when she longed for a connection that transcended the superficial. It was during one such moment of introspection that she encountered Persephone, the goddess of spring and queen of the underworld. Persephone, with her ethereal beauty and quiet strength, had her own story of love and loss. Stolen away by Hades, she had become a symbol of the duality of existence, the balance between light and darkness, joy and sorrow. Aphrodite, drawn to her wisdom, sought her counsel. "Persephone," she began, "how do you find beauty in the shadows? How do you embrace love when it comes with such pain?" Persephone regarded her with understanding. "Love, dear Aphrodite, is not without its trials. It is a journey that requires us to confront our fears and vulnerabilities. In the depths of darkness, we often discover the light within ourselves. Embrace the complexities of love, for they are what make it truly profound." Aphrodite absorbed her words, recognizing the truth in them. Love was not a linear path. It was a winding road filled with twists and turns. It required patience, understanding, and the willingness to confront the shadows within oneself. With this newfound perspective, Aphrodite embraced her divine role with renewed vigor, determined to guide mortals through the intricacies of love and knowledge. As the years passed, Aphrodite continued to weave her influence through the lives of mortals. She became a patron of the arts, inspiring poets, musicians, and artists to express their emotions and experiences. Her essence infused their creations, allowing love to take shape in myriad forms. The world became a canvas upon which the stories of love and longing were painted, each stroke a testament to the beauty of the human experience. Yet, amidst the joy of creation, Aphrodite remained vigilant against the darker aspects of love. She witnessed the pain of jealousy, betrayal, and heartbreak, understanding that love could sometimes lead to destruction. She sought to impart wisdom to those ensnared in the throes of passion, guiding them toward healing and self-discovery. One day, she encountered a young woman named Allure, whose heart had been shattered by betrayal. Allure had given her all to a lover who had turned away, leaving her feeling lost and broken. Aphrodite approached her, enveloping her in a warm embrace. "Dear child," she whispered, "the pain you feel is a testament to the love you have within you. Do not allow this experience to define your worth. Love is a journey of growth, and sometimes we must endure heartache to discover our true selves." Allure looked up, her eyes filled with tears. "But how can I ever trust again? How can I open my heart when it has been so deeply wounded?" Aphrodite smiled gently. "Trust begins within. You must learn to love yourself first, to recognize your own strength and resilience. In doing so, you will find the courage to open your heart once more. Love is not a destination, it is a journey of discovery." With Aphrodite's guidance, Allure embarked on a path of self-healing. She explored her passions, rediscovered her interests, and learned to embrace her own worth. Over time, she found herself surrounded by a community of friends who valued her for who she was, rather than for the love she had to offer. In this newfound space of acceptance, Allure began to heal, her heart slowly mending. As the seasons changed, so too did Allure's perspective on love. She learned that it was not a finite resource, but rather an infinite wellspring that flowed from within. When she was ready, she opened her heart to the possibility of love once more, this time with a sense of self-awareness and strength that would guide her through the complexities of relationships. Aphrodite watched with joy as Allure blossomed, her spirit radiant with newfound confidence. She understood that her role as the goddess of love extended beyond mere romantic entanglements. It was about nurturing the love that resided within each soul, empowering them to embrace their true selves. Yet, as she reveled in the triumphs of love, Aphrodite remained mindful of the challenges that lay ahead. The world was ever-changing, and love was a force that could shift the very foundations of existence. She understood that her influence was not without its limits. Love was a journey that each individual had to navigate in their own unique way. In the depths of her heart, Aphrodite recognized that her own journey was far from over. She continued to seek wisdom, exploring the intricacies of love and knowledge and the delicate balance between the two. Her relationships with the other gods deepened, each encounter offering new insights into the nature of existence. One evening, as the stars twinkled above Olympus, she gathered with her fellow deities for a celebration. The air was filled with laughter and music, a testament to the bonds they shared. Yet, amidst the revelry, a sense of unease lingered in the air. The shadows of discord loomed, as tensions simmered beneath the surface. Hera, still wary of Aphrodite's influence, raised her voice, challenging the notion that love could be a force for good. "Love can lead to chaos and destruction," she declared. "It can tear families apart and ignite wars. How can we trust in its power when it brings so much suffering?" Aphrodite met her gaze with unwavering resolve. "Love is a double-edged sword, dear Hera. It can bring both joy and pain, but it is also a catalyst for growth and transformation. We must embrace its complexities rather than shun them. In doing so, we empower mortals to navigate their own journeys." The discussion that followed was spirited, with each deity offering their perspective on love and its implications. Aphrodite listened intently, recognizing that the diverse viewpoints enriched the conversation. In the end, she understood that love was not a singular experience. It was a tapestry woven from countless threads, each representing a unique story. As the night wore on, Aphrodite felt a renewed sense of purpose. She was not merely a goddess of love. She was a guide, a mentor, and a beacon of hope for those seeking connection and understanding. Her influence extended far beyond the divine realm. It resonated within the hearts of mortals, shaping their lives in ways both seen and unseen. In the days that followed, Aphrodite continued to weave her magic through the lives of mortals. She became a symbol of hope for those grappling with the complexities of love, offering guidance and wisdom to help them navigate their hearts. Her influence was felt in every act of kindness, every moment of connection, and every expression of love. Through her journeys, she learned that love was not merely a feeling. It was a force that shaped the very fabric of existence. It had the power to heal wounds, bridge divides, and inspire greatness. Aphrodite understood that her role was not to dictate the course of love, but to illuminate the path for those willing to seek it. As she gazed down upon the world, she saw the myriad expressions of love unfolding before her eyes. She witnessed the laughter of children, the tenderness of friends, and the passion of lovers. Each moment was a testament to the beauty of the human experience, a reflection of the divine spark that resided within each soul. In the end, Aphrodite understood that her influence would continue long after she had departed from the mortal realm. Love was a legacy that transcended time, a force that would endure through the ages. With each life she touched, she left behind a piece of her essence, a reminder that love, in all its forms, was a journey worth pursuing. And so, in the tapestry of existence, Aphrodite remained a guiding light, illuminating the path of love and knowledge for all who sought her wisdom. Her heart swelled with pride as she watched the world flourish, each soul embracing the beauty of their own unique journey. In the embrace of love, they discovered not only connection, but also the profound wisdom that lay within their hearts.